Hello. Welcome back to the channel. We have the weekly OUROBOROS, so let's get to it. First deck, let's see what's the main energy of the collective in this particular one. Imamak, Draco, Yasatu, Komagaza, Tarot. Yeah. Oh, we'll figure it out. First card, Lost Soul. So we're feeling a little like left out about something. There's some sort of opportunity. Maybe came and gone, hasn't came yet. Okay. Lost soul. It's loss. It's accepting loss as a natural part of things. Oh, opened up right to it. That was cool. Maybe you're feeling lost. An angel sits tenderly on the edge of a tomb. The rose she holds sheds a petal. It floats to the floor like a droplet of blood falling from a fresh wound. It is only natural that we experience loss over time. Grief and sadness are the effects of losing those people and things we love, and both need time and respect for healing or growth to take place. However, it is important to remember that not all losses will be life-changing or hard-hitting. It is normal for relationships to unravel over time, or for situations we once invested a lot of effort into to no longer inspire us. If you have drawn this card, loss is significant for you right now. You may be feeling sad about the breakdown of a relationship, perhaps, or disappointed about a part of your routine that has ended through no fault of your own. Drawing this card acknowledges these feelings, but it also asks you how you intend to move on from them. Although grief is necessary, finding what to move past your pain is essential too. What does the rose petal represent for you? What loss are you struggling to accept? Understand that your feelings are valid, but staying in disappointment and sorrow for too long might not be healthy or helpful. Okay. So I'm getting that you just kind of got like bad news in a way, or unsatisfying results towards something that you were maybe hoping or wishing high for, or something that you had high hopes for. Okay. It's like, because like it was opportunity. So like something kind of came back around, presented it. You went with like inner strength, and it's failed, or it didn't quite hit the same tower. Some sort of revelation, some sort of changing, altering, major change altering. Let's see. Uh, let's get some cards here. So Ten of Cups. Yeah, something was supposed to be like super fulfilling and happy. Maybe you dropped the ball on something. You communicated off or wrong, or said something in a bad way, and then it resulted in a major shift, or it just like drained whatever bit of energy you had left. Now it's time to rest and regenerate. First card, Page of Wands. So it was something youthful, light, not too heavy, not too serious. Okay, but still like exciting. Like, I get like, oh yeah, like this could be really good, but then like it didn't quite work out. It's okay. Two, Nine of Wands. So you're wondering, so like something that used to make you feel very exciting and passionate and fresh now seems more of like burden. it's more like, like tired, worn down. Four of Swords on the bottom, Nine of Wands. It's like kneeling down on like your wands, and like you still have like more of a journey and stuff and things to go to. So um but exhausting. But it's also, I don't know, this energy, this thing that happened that put you into this frequency, kind of like sparked this like newfound drive within yourself at the same time. Nine of Swords. Maybe to like push past your boundaries and fears. Maybe you went and did something and it was like very scary. 9-9. So 99 is completion. Nine of Swords is like you're holding yourself back with, negative thoughts or reasons why something can't work or is bad or is, not good. And it's like focusing on the possibility of if things went wrong. So maybe this is like on both sides. Like one is feeling like, should I keep going and hang in there? And the other one's like trying to push past the boundaries and fears with something. King of Pentacles. So this is where we're at now. Currently we're in the King of Pentacles. So we're just redirecting, this loss, this situation, this thing that we just recently lost. We're redirecting from that back to, our pinnacle, our business, our plan, our blueprint, our course that we've chartered to go about in life. All right. So, what's coming up next? 10 of Wands. So someone, I kind of feel like this could be like two people. So like the 9 of Wands energy, what's coming up next is they put down like the barriers. They put down the things that are like holding them back. It's too heavy. It's just like finally surrendering and just accepting, giving up in a sense, or completing something. You've passed the finish line. Now you can put this stuff you're carrying down and kind of start feeling rejuvenated and resting and stuff. 4 of Swords on the bottom. So this was something. There's like two situations. One situation you're like you put a lot of effort and work and things into. And like you just had to like try to finish this out, or the opportunity to finish this out kind of arisen. And the other situation is like something you were afraid or worried or scared about doing, or overthinking about how like bad or something could be. That like kind of leaving that where it is. Maybe it was just like over like the night or something. So but currently we're refocusing, we're shifting our direction back to what it is we are, or what we are working on, or like the bigger picture of things. I get King of Pentacles, it's like there's bigger things, there's more things you have to take care of and do. So like you're putting aside these things that are like making you doubt and fear and things, and moving towards 8 of Pentacles. So some sort of self-mastery. Completion, perfecting of something that you like working on, getting back to like work. This is, getting back to work isn't just working, or getting back into like paid work or effort into something that you started previously. Like you're putting your focus back to this thing that you originally were doing, this business venture thing right here. In redirecting the energy back to this, it's helping you put down the heaviness that you felt, the stagnicity, things holding back, and start obtaining some sort of self-mastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the yes or no question part. Think of a question, and I will draw the card and try to answer it best I can. Yes, no, and there could be like maybe. So think of it and hold it. Okay. The answer to your question is Three of Swords. No. So something like backfires. Okay. The Nine of Swords goes to the Three of Swords. So there's a wounding here that kind of like resurface here, kind of like the petal dripping. Um, so like this wounding, it's accepting this wounding, knowing that it's there, and then pushing forward to it. Okay, taking this experience, this scar, this lesson, and moving forward with that more well aware and wise on things. So Thursday, we have the Page of Wands. So Thursday, there could be a younger person or just like a very youthful, light-hearted kind of person. Very inspiring, exciting, fun, lovable, that you hang out with, run into, talk with, or start something with on Thursday. You run into this Page of Wands energy. It's light, it's innocent, it's new. It's like, okay. Friday, you get faced with like a situation that you come to that threshold. All right, I'm right here. There's a little bit more to go. Um, should I finish this? Should I not? All right. I'm going to read the Nine of Wands as well, so you could kind of get what I mean a bit more. So, Nine of Wands. You enjoy well-earned success gained through honesty, hard work, and intelligence. However, troubles are brewing on the horizon, and you are soon likely to be tested to the very limits of your patience and ability. Take the time now to cultivate key allies and check too that your finances are robust enough to cope with unexpected demands. All right, so Friday, you're on the verge of this newfound like success here from that you put a lot of work into, but right before you get that, there's some sort of situation scenario that pops up that you kind of have to like deal with wise, and just kind of like I feel like it's more of like a thing that's just going to happen. So like in the moment of it happening, just try your best to try to like maintain some sort of like grounding. What was the one part? Patience and the ability to take. All right. Likely to be tested to the very limits of your patience and ability. Take the time now to cultivate key allies and check out too that finances are robust. So patience and ability. So I feel like you'll be in a stressful situation that requires you to stay composed. Okay, so Friday, you get met with this backlash, this person you could like run into that's just having a bad day and kind of comes at you wrong and stuff. Like you get hit with this thing here as you're kind of like zoning out into like your success that you've been working on. So in your like on your travels to like gather this success, this thing, complete this thing that you've been working towards, you meet some sort of conflict and you're being asked to kind of just let it go, try to like just be neutral with it. There's a situation Friday that happens that is going to test you, and it's requiring you to be firm and neutral on what the stuff is going on so that you don't mess up anything that's going on, and get prepared for this finale thing, because Nine of Wands. Saturday, um, you get worried, like really, really bad about something. Something happens, you get something is like revealed to you or come towards you, and like you're really, really like big time in your head. Worried, like, oh no, like what about this? What about that? What like So, um, Saturday's looking like it may be quite frustrating. Okay. Sunday though, you kind of you have King of Pentacles, so I feel like this is you kind of like receiving or counting or going through like stuff because like you complete this stuff over the weekend, right? And then Monday is like you get the results of the stuff over the weekend. So that's like it'll be time for that. That's when you go to like invest and put in things and stuff like that. Don't do it before it. Definitely not. Now Tuesday, you have the Ten of Wands. So you finally overcome this thing that just has been really like weighing you down. Okay. Tuesday, this could be like day off. This I get this like phone shut off. You're just like sleeping all day, not answering no one, not talking no one, not doing nothing. You're completely just like done resting because we have the four swords at the bottom. So Tuesday is like your free day, like your real free day. A little bit more like calculating finances, things and stuff to do Monday. Tuesday is like your day off, like you get that off. Or if you have to go into work and things and stuff like that, situations that you may be aware that you're involved with or not, kind of all like start closing around you. Like you start seeing like, oh, well, this relationship ends and this situation ends, this struggle's over with this thing. Like things start closing out Tuesday as well. Okay. So it's either you're going to be like in the room resting while this stuff is doing, or you're going to be out and about dealing with these things as you're doing. Wednesday, you have the Eight of Pentacles, so I'm getting more that you'll probably be out and about dealing with these closings, and this builds character, self mastery within yourself. Eight of Pentacles. Wednesday, this could just be like you finally got like things in order, how you need them to, and this also comes with like loss, like the things maybe that you've let go just over this like week, like they all kind of like come down there and you're kind of seeing these as well. And then you like finish completing this thing, so it's like, let's say you're working on this project, whether it's for school or something, and Wednesday is the day like when you're like really like just into it, and like you're getting invited and asked out to like go do this or go do that, and it's you saying no to these things and just focusing on the Eight of Pentacles. For people that deal with that kind of thing, that the following day, Thursday, will be like revealed or shown to you. It's Three of Swords, so that's jealousy, breakups, decisions, that kind of like bad luck. Hold on, because there's arguments and strife threaten your plans. Be patient. Separation, frustration, and disillusionment all threaten. But if you hold on to your long-term goals, they can still be realized. You just have to work out who your real friends are. Breakups are always painful, but totally necessary in the long run. So it's like so I'm gonna say the situation that happened Saturday to you, that gets resolved the following Thursday finally. All right. So that's kind of what's gonna like happen there. Um, Bygones be bygones. Things will like go away that need to go away. Things that will stay. And again, this is all kicking off and starting Friday, because Friday is when you start getting tested to your limits. You have all these things and situations and stuff happening that you have to work through. The ending and finishing of that comes to Thursday. which then generates that new beginning back to um, the Friday for the next week, which will be, that like lighthearted, positive new adventure kind of thing. So let me see what angels are going to be strongly around you this week to kind of help with these things, or to give, to kind of like bring down on what these actual topics or things or situations may be. So, all right. First, well, first we have it's like past lives. Let me try doing this way. That was like horrible. I know that was bad. All right. So, all right. First card we have Angel of Unity. All right. Then we have Angel of Happiness. And then Angel of the Universe. So, yeah. Angel of Past Lives again at the bottom. So, this week is going to be very, like, strongly based on, like, unity. So this is like your soul tribe people are going to then like start locking into like your stuff that's going in, and the people that aren't are going to start exiting. So it's like a washing away, cleansing kind of week of things. All right. What's the point of this? Angel of Happiness, because you realize, or you will realize after all this stuff, that like your happiness is like the best route to doing anything. You focusing on just the things that make you happy, not worrying about the exterior, how it may affect them, how they may view you. I feel like you're kind of learning this stuff this week about, like, speaking up, keeping your ground, setting your boundaries. You're doing all this like stuff right here. Something sparks in you, or you learn this, or you pick this up from something. Maybe you're reading books, watching seminars on Thursday today. So like maybe you're like going or watching these things, and it kind of shifts the gears in your head to start like closing out stuff. And that starts Friday. So boom, that's solved, and then that's solved, and then this is good. Now we're gonna start working on this particular thing. Monday is like the day where you find out that thing that's making you happy or will make you happy, and that's what you're gonna just focus on. So like whatever, or that would be probably like a really good day to kind of like devote to finding what is your real like happiness thing. Okay. And then just kind of doing that. In you doing that and just staying focused on that, it like sets you free from like the exterior burdens and things weighing you down, holding you back, keeping you trapped, and it helps you to start like growing, maturing, evolving into self mastery, success, abundance, Eight of Pentacles. Success and the calm mastery of your talents are at hand. You are appreciated by those you work with and are likely to receive your just rewards. Be prudent though, as this is a time for consolidation and not wild excess. You are offered the chance of renewing adventures, but you are also expected to be responsible in your actions. So if you're doing things, you're like making sure you're owning up to them as well. But this also goes based off Friday. So Friday's like really big. Whatever happens, like Friday kind of really like, it's, as they say, it's like wounded warrior. So it's like, it's the aftermath of this big like battle thing. Okay, you get all this stuff coming at you all at once on Friday, and like after the end of Friday, you're like, you like make it out, you're like limping, you're tired, you're fatigued, and stuff, you're victorious, but or now, or maybe you don't or you're not as quite victorious as you wanted to, so now you're like stuck in your head when it comes to Saturday about this and that, and now you got to go and reface these things and worry about this. All of that settles down on Monday, because then that's when things kind of unlock, get shown to you. This is when this happiness restores, and then we put down this stuff that's been burdening. Eight of Pentacles on Wednesday is when, we kind of see the positive aftermath of everything. Like, we immediately see the bad after going through it, and then around Wednesday is when you see the positive aftermath about it. And it's also for consolidating. So it's like you may get chunks of the money and like just take care of like the bare minimum of things that you need and like hang on to it, because remember, from Friday it's like you'll be tested to your limits. And then don't forget that Thursday we have this fight, argument, disagreement thing that happens, Three of Swords, this thing that causes jealousy, heartache, and pain. Okay, so save, stack whatever you can and try to get prepared for Thursday. I feel like let all this stuff that hits you kind of like filter out and just focus on the following Thursday, because that's like the pinnacle point. Okay. Angel of Happiness is here. You will be able to kind of like, if you've experienced something negative or bad or down, you will be able to kind of like flip that right back to some happiness. You have like extra things to like help you with that. Maybe conversations, friends, or just your situations, how they're playing out, or the like freedom that you now have because you're not hanging on to all these other people's issues and problems anymore. That's like a big one. That's in the center. Angel of Unity, again, like things that are going to be united will be united. Things that aren't supposed to be won't be. And then you have the Angel of the Universe. This is a big like learning kind of lesson going on here. And I'll read that one for you as well. 35. You have received this card because your Angel of the Universe knows that you are currently worried about your life's purpose, and they heard your call from their assistance. Dear one, your soul has made many journeys and you have great knowledge for your many incarnations. At times your soul can forget the reasons why you decide to live the current life you lead. Do you feel lost? And there goes that lost card again. Do you feel lost and disconnected to those around you? Do you feel drawn to living a more spiritual life than that of a material expense? Do you feel that you have a higher purpose but just don't quite know what that purpose is? Do you find that the current vibration of the earth makes you feel uneasy? Do you dream of making a difference but you don't know how to begin to make the dream come true? If you have answered yes to any of these questions, don't despair. Help is at hand. Your Angel of the Universe wants to remind you what an amazing spiritual soul you truly are. You are not alone, and there are many other enlightened souls who are feeling exactly the same way as you are at this time of the earth. So like suck it up, I guess, in a way. You're not the only one going through things. Your Angel of the Universe wants you to acknowledge the spiritual journey you are now on. They will help and guide you so you can rediscover the true purpose. So it's like you're going to lose all these things. Suck it up, deal with it. It's for a bigger purpose. You're shifting. That's why you have loss. Like losses, like relationships, friendships, family, lovers, all these things that you've put all this time and energy and effort into, all of these being kind of like stripped away from you and taken away. Okay, because like you're shifting, your mentality has changed. You have learned some sort of karmic lesson that you've been going through. Maybe the karmic lesson of loss and letting go of things, but like letting go and then like sticking to it. It's okay. And like I know on the weekends, so maybe on the weekends you kind of like get hit with like a lot of like, temptations and things and stuff like that, and then this kind of like triggers and kind of puts you in this like loop of like, wanting all the shiny, attractive things and stuff like that. But it's like this week in general, you're not doing that. Tuesday, you put that type of way of doing things maybe you've been like doing the same old thing for like the last like year, and like you're finally seeing the pattern and your errors in it. It's like a really big like release shift in like moving to like the next. So that's what I have for you guys. Yeah. There's rest and recuperation coming on here. This is a big battle, the finishing ending of a big battle. You have 10 for completion, double 9 for completion. Okay. 8 infinite number, infinite completions and endings. In the name of unity, happiness, and the universe. So it's like, so yeah, you're like basically breaking free from the, just, it's like you find comfort in feeling sad and lost and down, like feeling sorry for yourself, like you like that like victim mentality thing. Okay. This is like that coming to an end, so it's like a little abrupt. It's a little like confusing. Nine of Swords, a little confusing. It's very like tiring. It's like you work out this particular muscle all the time, and then you have to do something completely different using muscles that you've never used before. You're gonna fatigue and everything faster in that way because you're not used to it. So this is kind of like the dynamic for this week. And that's what I have for you guys, and I will catch you this on the next one. Bye.